Welcome back. Due to an increase in COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations, sports practice may have to head home. Instead of training with your peers, youth athletes may have to practice in their bedroom, basement, or backyard. With us is a skills coach at the Glacier Ice Arena in Vernon Hills, Justin Nelson. Good morning to you, Justin.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Some of these kiddos, they've trained for years to get to certain levels in their sports. They don't want to fall behind. What can they do?
That's a good question. I don't think it's necessarily falling behind. I think the socialization and just the competitiveness that these kids, they've kind of been without for 7 months has been difficult for the kids to understand and really the parents to keep active. But so what we've been doing during this time is when the rinks were closed, we had Zoom classes, which were very, very beneficial. We had kids worldwide. And the training would be done. We would have a private facility, and like you said, these kids would be able to do the videos and the instruction at home from the comforts of their own home. But then the rinks opened back up, and everyone wanted to be back at the rinks, and we encourage that. We're skating our pro guys 3 times a week. Because their seasons have been pushed back, so we've been really busy with that. And in return, we share those videos with our followers via social media to give the kids, an idea of what they can work on and what really gets them to the next level.
Yeah.
And we provide training videos. Our social media accounts have been, we've been very active with those, providing motivational quotes, which the kids need, the mental. They need to be sharp when it comes to that. Go ahead.
So what type of workout are we talking? Parents are hoping that involves taking out the trash, but I have a feeling it's not.
No, so we'll do workout videos, which will require agility ladders, using a soccer ball, throwing a football, just keeping the kids active, right? These kids are in school doing their e-learning for 7, 8, 9 hours a day, and it's not a good situation for these kids. And if we can keep these kids active and keep their minds fresh and keep them engaged, that's our main goal right now, is to provide an opportunity that they might not have, in keeping them active.
And right now you are open, you have capacity limits, but social distancing, parents are just dropping off, they're not sticking around. But this is tough on businesses, including ice rinks.
I'm glad you brought that up. And the reality of it is, and I hope that the elected officials that are making these decisions in terms of, suspending operations in these establishments and, closing restaurants and bars and stuff like that, these facilities, this ice rink and these sports, not just hockey, the sports facilities are catastrophic for the kids and the youth in our communities. And the reality of it is if these rinks get shut back down again, which there's talk about that, however long that is, that these rinks may not open back up. It was tough for some of these rinks to open back up after the first 3 months that they were shut down. The utilities just to run these facilities alone is significant, and you can say they're going to shut down for another 3 months, but you're looking at 3 years before some of these rinks can have the opportunity to even financially open back up again.
And like you said,
it's not a good situation.
Yeah, so important for the kids and their psyche and social interaction.
100%.
For more information,
and that's the biggest issue, right? Like, not a lot of people are really talking about that. Like, you take socialization away from kids, they're stuck. Like you said at the beginning of the segment, they're at home, they're doing training in their bedrooms and stuff like that. Kids need socialization, and once you take that away from them, it's tough for them.
Yeah. For more information on Glacier Ice Arena, head to glacierskate.com. Thank you, Justin. Thanks for what you do.
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me on. Thank you.
Thank you.